Hello everyone and welcome to another interview here on the Cycling Dane channel, and today I'm delighted to be joined by return guest Alexander Kristoff. Alexander Kristoff had a bit of a phenomenal Tour de France for him as he won the opening stage on a very wet day and by extension managed to wear the yellow jersey. On top of that, he was also part of UAE Team Emirates' first Tour de France winning team as Tadej Pogacar went on to win that year's edition, of course. However, in today's interview we actually join him after the first stage of the Deutschland Tour on a bus, so that's why the connection is a bit bad at times, so apologies for that. And of course he doesn't know that he's going to go on to win the second stage of the Deutschland Tour as well, his first victory since the Tour de France stage last year. So what a pleasant surprise for him, and yeah, is this the Cycling Dane effect taking effect? But without further ado, here is the interview. Enjoy.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another interview here on the channel. I'm delighted to be joined by Alexander Kristoff of UAE Team Emirates, currently in the Deutschland Tour. Great to have you here. Great to have you back, Alexander. How has the Deutschland Tour been for you so far? It's only stage one.
Yeah, it's only stage one. I was nervous today, windy and some rain, and in the final a lot of fresh legs, so I was a bit nervous. Unfortunately for me, I was a bit involved in the crash. I didn't go down myself, but my rear derailleur got broken as somebody hit it. So then I couldn't shift gears in the last 2Ks. So then the race was over. But yeah, only first day, so we have more stages to come.
And you've got a kind of a German theme coming up as well. Frankfurt, a race that you've done really well at. Is that a special race for you?
Yeah, definitely. I won it 4 times. So yeah, I think I'm the most winning rider there, and I hope again this year I can do a good result. So for sure, it's I always like racing in Germany, and yeah, first now Tour of Germany, and then Frankfurt later on.
What's kind of been your goal for the 2021 season?
Yeah, my goal is the Worlds and Roubaix coming later. For sure, I had the goal to be good in the classics, but I got sick, and then that goal didn't happen. So yeah, the classics period was a mess, and I did not feel good. But starting to feel better now, and today I had a good feeling. But yeah, at the end, nothing to celebrate. But yeah, it's coming more days, and maybe tomorrow already I can show some good legs.
You've already won a Ronde van Vlaanderen and always been competitive in it. But how does that differ from Roubaix? Because yeah, there's hills in Ronde van Vlaanderen, but Roubaix you don't seem to have been as good in Roubaix, for instance.
Yeah, it's a bit different. I haven't been riding so well on the flat cobbles. I don't know really the reason, but actually last time I was on this bike was in 2018 in Roubaix, and I had a good feeling. So maybe this year something good can happen there. I think our the bike is actually quite good on cobbles, so it's quite smooth. So yeah, I look forward to do the race, and hopefully I have a day of my life.
Yeah, and you mentioned the World Championships in Leuven, of course. That is a particularly cobbled course, and you're no stranger to the World Championships podium. Is there any special preparation you're going to do for that?
No, nothing really special. I did a big block of racing now in Norway, now Germany. So it's kind of almost like a Grand Tour, but with some extra rest days, and then do European Championship Frankfurt towards the world. So some one-day races, some hard one-day races to really fine-tune the body, and hopefully it's enough for getting in shape.
So in terms of last year, we did an interview last year, and then you went to the Tour de France, and something amazing happened in the first stage. And how was that first day for you?
Yeah, it was a special moment to win the first stage and get the yellow jersey. It was really bad weather, so it suited me quite well. And I hadn't won anything since, actually. So this year has been a disaster, but yeah, I still remember that day, and hopefully I can have that feeling again.
You've won medals at the Olympics, the World Championships, you won Milan San Remo, Ronde van Vlaanderen, the list goes on. How did it feel wearing the yellow jersey? Was it a special sensation?
Yeah, definitely. I knew it was only for one day because it was already a hard stage day too, but I just enjoyed the day, and yeah, I still have. I put immediately on the jersey on the wall at home when I got home from the tour, and it still hangs there. So yeah, every time I'm down in the basement where we have all the jerseys and stuff, I can look at it because it's really in the middle.
So yeah, we spoke about what your targets are for the rest of the season: World Championships, win Paris-Roubaix, just win both of them, Alexander. That'll be fine. But for next season, but for next season, you're not staying with UAE Team Emirates. You're going to Intermarché, Wanty-Groupe Roubaix, then well, quite new to the World Tour still, but a very Belgian team, and you have a strong history with the Ronde van Vlaanderen. So was that kind of one of the reasons for the move?
Yeah, I felt it was maybe time for a change, and also, yeah, my team now, UAE, was not really so eager to resign me because I haven't performed so well this year. So I didn't have too many offers, but Intermarché was really interested already early on, and at the end they came with a good offer. So I wanted to try, and I look forward for next season to join them and hopefully have a good one. And yeah, I think it looks like the team is improving really well. They have a good Vuelta so far, as far as I can see. So yeah, I think it's an exciting team, and look forward to be a part of it.
Would you be tempted to go to the Giro d'Italia instead of the Tour de France, or is it Tour de France would still be your main focus?
Yeah, well, listen, what they want, and maybe look a little bit the course, but I think the Tour is their main focus. It's the biggest race, and I think I will be among the biggest riders they have. So probably I will be aimed to be in shape for the Tour next year.
And last question, we spoke about, well, it's starting Denmark next year. You have a bit of connection with Denmark with Gul Marstan, one of your first teams. But how is it for a Norwegian to see the Tour de France start in Scandinavia?
Yeah, I actually was in Denmark in the start of the Giro some years ago. So I'm a bit familiar with starting a Grand Tour in Denmark, actually. So yeah, I had good memories actually from the Giro that year. And yeah, I think it's always special to race in Scandinavia. I did Tour of Denmark, and I won a stage there early in my career also. So I like racing in Denmark. I also raced a lot in Denmark as junior. So I know how the roads are, and not every road, of course, but how you build the roads in Denmark.
So anyways, yeah, thank you very much for your time, Alexander, and good luck with the Tour of Deutschland, or the Deutschland Tour, and good luck with the World Championships and Paris-Roubaix as well.
Thank you. Bye-bye.